Welcome back. This is Aquarium Hacks by Marcus. And so I'm going to just kind of talk about a few things and update you on a few things. First thing I want to talk about is look at this awesome piece of dragon stone that I got. Isn't that beautiful? Now, if you would think that this is a real piece of dragon stone, it is definitely not a real piece. This is a fake piece of dragonstone there, but look at the details on that thing. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So this is a fake piece of dragonstone. This is actually from Petco. It's from a Magicarium. And this particular piece right now is on sale for $35. Yes, it's pretty expensive, you know, for one fake piece of decoration there. But I wonder if dragonstone was this shape and this size, a real one, how much one piece would actually cost you. And so I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price. My brother actually gave this to me, and so but I just wanted to show you that you can do some awesome stuff with your aquarium if you use sometimes really nice looking genuine fake decorations. This one I'm going to rescape my 5-gallon tank and have put this in there. I think it'll look great. My brother also gave me, because he's a fish keeper too, we always exchange stuff, but he also gave me some real dragonstone. So I've got a few pieces of that. So here's the real one. That's real dragonstone, looks awesome. And here's the fake one. You see there? Now you can see the difference there is that the colors are definitely different, but they are shaped and have the same kind of formats. Same kind of ridges, you know. So, you know, manufacturers are doing better and better when it comes to these fake aquarium decorations. This is, of course, the real dragonstone. And so I'm going to probably rescape my tank. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was, first of all, I was going to show you my completed 8-gallon aquarium that I've got completed. Now I'm going to rescape it now that I got the dragonstone. But I want to show you what it looks like so far. So as you can see there, this is what it looks like so far. I've got some red sherry shrimp in there, and I've got some wild cod shrimp in there that are brown and dark colored. Now, of course, eventually I know that I will lose the color off the red shrimp maybe. But I do believe there will be some wild and red shrimp that will continue to breed and to grow in this tank. And so as you can see here, I've got the light on it. I've got the Aquarium Co-op pump on it. And the reason why I'm using that Aquarium Co-op pump because my little whisper pump was actually too powerful. And so I went to using the Aquarium Co-op pump, which doesn't, sad to say, just isn't really that powerful, but it's perfect for this tank setup, and that's why I'm actually using it. And I've got it on full power, just to kind of let you know. And this is what it's, you know, this is what it's doing. Hopefully you can see that, but this is what it's doing. So it's not really that powerful, but it's good enough for this tank, and so that's why I have it running it. And of course I've got my LED light, plant light up here. And just to show you this lid made out of polycarbonate, I customized this lid, even put the slits in it like that. You see, got the slits in it here. And I've got my little power filter, Night Crew power filter running here because that's what that's doing, is circulating the CO2. The Neo CO2, which is circulating around and around in the tank, giving this tank a burst of CO2. So it's a completed tank. I've got 4 panda cories in there that are swimming in there. You can see the tannins are definitely in the tank. And the plants seem to be doing just wonderful, actually. But this tank here is going to get rescaped eventually. Now, another tank that's going to get rescaped is my big 127-gallon cichlid tank, mixed elect Tanganyika tank. I'm going to rescape this tank because of the problems with the multifasciitis here that I'm having. So it's going to be a big rescape. I'm actually not looking forward to it because of all the work that goes into rescaping a tank this size with all these rocks and live plants and stuff like that. But I think it's necessary if I want to keep my multifasciatus and try to see what I can do with them. And so that's going to be a neat little interesting project there whenever I'm able to get to all the work. And then over here, as you can see here, I've got Mr. Pebbles in his own tank here. Just growing a lot of Java moss and Java fern in this tank with Mr. Pebbles. As time progresses, probably sometime in July, I'm going to put Pebbles back in the 8-gallon tank. I'm just giving my shrimp some time to populate and to kind of overrun that tank. And then I'll put Pebbles in there for a little bit of population control. And so that'll be a fun project too. So as you can see here, I've got several projects that are going on here in the aquarium room. And so back on me. And so that's what I wanted to just kind of talk about a little bit, was the projects that I got going on. Rescaping is a lot of fun, but it can be a lot of work, especially when you're pressed for time. And so rescaping this tank is going to be humongous. Why? Because I have to take each section of rocks and put them in a separate bucket so that I can put them kind of back together, you know, as I push them up against the back of the tank, and so that same Julius chromis species can go back to that section of rock. Even though they'd be rearranged differently, they will go back to that same section of rock. And so when you're doing something like that, it's a lot of work. Then I got to take all the shells out, which means I have to have another tank set over with aquarium water, because when I take the shells out, the shell dwellers will dart down into the shells, and of course I have to catch, grab them and then put them in the tank and rearrange the shells and the plants and stuff like that. So it's a lot of work. I do enjoy doing the work, but just this week is just such a busy week. I'm just trying to figure out if I even have time to do it, because it will take hours, literally hours to do a tank that size. The small tank, it will take even 2 hours or so, just to do a small scape like that. And so, when you get ready to do your aquariums, just make sure you have a plan and take your time and think about how you're going to rearrange your decorations, because that matters so much in the environment that you're setting up in your fish tanks, and how you do your decorations, how you set them, how you do it. You want to do it that's good for the fish, but yet you want to still do it where you yourself are visually pleased with the setup as well. So make sure that you have lots of buckets, water from your fish tanks, large containers, all these kind of things as you get ready to rescape your tank. Some people take all the fish out and rescape it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave all the fish in, and I'm going to rescape it. It's going to be really dirty, really nasty probably when I get that all done. And I'm going to do a nice water change while I'm doing that as well. But it's just the hobby of fish keeping. So I just want to show you guys some of my completed projects, and now I'm going to rescape my tanks, and I'll show you that on a later video. But until then, hey, keep on hacking.